Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Today we're taking a look at another one of Vadsky's decks. It's Ulamog from Magic the Gathering, I guess. I think he's related to the Gatewatch heroes, who, again, we'll be getting to next month. He's a big, ugly eldritch thing, and he's gonna try and destroy the crap out of us. Before I introduce the hero team, I wanted to mention I finally codified my collection of canon hero promos that you can't find on Tabletop Simulator mods, and then I noticed that I had like a dozen extra just sitting around. Well, it turns out they were all by Mastilitane. You can find them all on his mod. So I will be going through them over the next few weeks, starting with a legacy variant based on the RPG, I think. I don't know if that's RPG or tactics, but his power is Further Your Father's Legacy, so that's what we're calling him. Along with him, we've got Gargoyle Wasteland Ronin, Action Hero Stuntman, and Joker. I came loaded for bear because I'm afraid of Ulamog. We'll be fighting in the Crystal Empire, because that's cool. Alright, Ulamog. Ulamog has no setup. So he says, whenever an environment card is destroyed, move it face down into this card, and each villain target regains 2 HP. Cards on this card are indestructible. At the end of the villain turn, if there are 8 or more cards under this card, he flips, otherwise play the top card of the environment deck, then he deals the 2 non-villain targets the highest HP, H minus 2 melee damage each. That's going to be real interesting. He's also got a special note here, Consumption. Increase damage dealt by Ulamog by X, where X is the number of cards under this card. So here we go. Let's fight the Ceaseless Hunger. Titan's Presence. Ulamog deals each non-villain target except the non-villain target with the highest HP 1 psychic damage. Each player except the player with the fewest cards in hand discards 2 cards. Oh shit. Okay, so everyone but Legacy takes 1, and then everyone discards 2 cards, and I have to figure out, I think I don't want Joker to discard, so everyone else is going to have to suck it up. Alright, end of turn, he plays the top card of the environment, then hits the 2 highest for 2 each. Honor Guard, cool. That's Legacy and Joker. Alright, Legacy's playing Motivational Charge. So, Further Your Father's Legacy. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. In any order, put 1 into play, 1 into your hand, and 1 at the bottom of your deck. Honestly, kind of a less good version of Freedom 5 Legacy. Okay, let's see. That's going into play, that's going in my hand. We'll put this on the bottom of his deck. Everybody heal 1. Draw a card. Gargoyle will play Essence Theft. Deal a target 3 melee damage. Hit Ulamog. Heals 1, except he's at full. And then we will deal a target 2 toxic damage. Hit Ulamog. Draw a card. Stuntman's going to play Training Montage and hit himself for, hit himself for 3 melee damage. I could play an ongoing, let's play Planquez-Vous. Power increases damage by 1. Aw heck, and I'll play Hidden Mine. I'm sure that will go off. Draw a card. We can soak it right now. Joker is going to start with Sandalphon. Did return, draw a card, and then discard a card. The power is destroy a target with 5 or less HP. Remove an ego token from this card. We will definitely not be doing that. I'll use his power to draw a card, and then draw a card, and we can draw a card and discard a card. Okay. Princess Flurry Heart comes out. Alright. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals King Sombra and each Crystal Slave 1 melee damage. No damage was taken this way, so this card deals the villain target with the lowest HP 1 melee damage and deals itself 1 psychic damage. So that'll hit Ulamog, hits itself, and then Flurry Heart deals each target 2 sonic damage, which destroys the Hidden Mine. Okay, if that's destroying the Hidden Mine, that means we can hit him first after we hit Ulamog. Alright, he deals each target 3 projectile damage. That destroys both of these cards, interrupting Flurry Heart's attack. Ulamog eats them, so he's got +2 damage, and he heals 4. And then Stuntman hits him for 5. Well, that was fun. Alright, Ulamog plays Virulent Spawn, Eldrazi. That's the theme of this deck, is that they're all Eldrazi. I don't know what those are, but that's the keyword. That's just going to deal some damage. Alright, Ulamog hits the 2 highest for 4 melee damage each. That is Legacy, who will take it, and Joker, who we will Planquez-Vous, allowing me to use a power. I'll play Violent Escalation. Whenever Virulent Spawn is dealt damage by a non-villain target, deals that target H minus 2 toxic damage. So we're going to deal up to 3 targets, 4 projectile damage each. Virulent Spawn hits back for 2, and then 1 target dealt damage this way deals Stuntman 1 melee damage. That'll be the Virulent Spawn, because Ulamog's got damage buffs. Then he deals a target 6 melee damage. I'm actually going to hit Ulamog with that, because Joker could potentially kill the Virulent Spawn himself. Okay, Legacy plays Legacy Ring. I'm going to use his base power first. Okay, and I guess Danger Sense goes in play, and also on the bottom of his deck. And then he will punch Ulamog for 3, heal everybody 1, draw a card. Play Agile Technique. Whatever he does, he's just going to hit Ulamog for 3. Draw a card. Alright, this wears off. Stuntman's playing Stylish Armor, and then he will use his power to play Training Montage. He's going to hit himself for 3 damage, draw 3 cards, and we'll play Dramatic Cliffhanger. Excellent. Draw a card. Oh, you know what? Ulamog should have played the top card of the Crystal Empire. It's the Crystal Heart. Oh, shit. Okay, in light of that, I'm going to change Gargoyle's play to Wither. We will destroy an environment card, and yeah, they heal, but that's fine. Increase the next damage dealt by 2. He hit Ulamog for 5. Okay, cool. Everything's fine. Let's play the Velvet Room. You may use an additional power during your power phase. I will summon Shadow to draw a card, and then we'll go ahead and use Sandalphon, destroy a target with 5 or less HP, remove an ego token from this card, which will destroy it. So that gets rid of the Virulent Spawn, and goodbye Sandal. Draw a card. Alright, Crystal Empire plays Warfront. Oh dear. This card is played, destroy the Crystal Heart, search the environment deck and transfer King Somber, put him into play, shuffle the trash in the deck. Then the environment turn. There's no Crystal Ponies, so that's fine. Alright, so we get King Sombra. Alright, no Crystal Ponies. Princess Cadence, the Crystal Heart, and the H-2 hero targets the highest HP, 3 infernal damage each. That is Joker and Gargoyle. No environment targets took damage this way, so play the top card of the environment deck. Crystal Slaves. Increase damage dealt by this card by 1, and this deals the hero target the highest HP for melee damage. Then discard the top card of the environment deck. That is Legacy, who is immune, and that was Sapphire Joy. Okay, then we dramatic cliffhanger. Draw a card, play a card, and use a power to play the usual solution, I guess. Deal the target 5 melee damage. Destroy an ongoing equipment or environment card. Do I want to destroy an environment card? That'll flip him quicker. Yeah, let's get rid of Warfront. Deals up to 3 targets, 4 fire damage each. Just hit Ulamog. That's fine. Alright, he flips at the end of his turn. So he plays Titan's Presence again. Deals each non-villain target except the non-villain target with the highest HP 5 psychic damage. So that's everybody except Legacy. Yeah, we'll destroy Lembuscade and do 8 melee damage to him. Everybody take 5. That destroys the Crystal Pony, so he gets to eat those too. Everyone except the player with the fewest cards in hand discards 2 cards. Okay, I'm going to say that's Gargoyle, because Stuntman was probably going to skip and draw 2 eventually anyways. Okay, he flips to the Infinite Gyre. Ulamog flips to the side, destroy X hero ongoing or equipment cards or X is the number of cards on this card. If I had remembered that, I wouldn't have destroyed Lembuscade. So that's 5. Oof. Stylish Armor will let me get Stylish Armor. Oh, which I can then play and destroy and get Stylish Armor. So that's 3. First time each turn that Ulamog has dealt 3 or more damage from a single source, destroy a card under this card. Oh, we'll be doing that. Start of the villain turn, if there's no cards under this card, he flips, otherwise destroy a card under this card, and he deals each non-villain target 2 energy damage. And he still has +1 damage for each card under him. So we'll probably flip him back pretty quickly, but that means we're dealing a ton of damage. Okie dokie. Let's do Hurricane Reception. Base power. Bolster allies in hand. Lead from the front on the bottom. And Danger Sense in play. Draw a card. Okie dokie. Let's play Agile Technique. And he'll do 3 damage to both of them, destroying a card. And draw a card, that's it. Alright, Stuntman's pluses wear off, and he skips to draw 2. Very normal thing for Action Hero Stuntman, it's fine. Okay, I will play Kaiwan. Whenever another persona is destroyed, you may remove an ego token from this card to have Joker deal a target 4 psychic damage. And then we'll use his power to play Srausha. When Joker deals damage to a character card, you may remove an ego token from this card to draw 2 cards. Draw a card. Crystal Fair. Nothing happens. Yeah, no environment targets are taking damage. No hero targets are taking damage. Play the top card of the environment deck. Hey, it's Sombra's Curse. That's weird. Okay, at the end of the environment turn, destroy all other environment cards. Sombra done cursed himself. What a dingus. And deal the 4 targets with the highest HP, 3 cold damage each. Where X is 2 plus number of cards destroyed this way, so that's Ulamog. And nobody else, because we're all immune to damage. Destroy this card. Alright. Destroy a card under this card. He deals each non-villain target 5 energy damage. Legacy's not looking so good. And then he plays Virulent Spawn again. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals each non-villain target 1 toxic damage. That is Legacy. Alright, Hurricane Reception goes away. I still don't want to play Takedown. Let's bolster allies. Power. Okay, putting Fortitude into play. I will put bolster allies on the bottom of his deck, I guess. No, actually I would rather have bolster allies in hand. He can live to smash another day. Draw a card. I'm going to play Mark for Execution, because I can see Joker using that. Each hero gains the following power, which lets Gargoyle deal damage. And then he will, do I want to hit the Virulent Spawn? Probably not. Just hit Ulamog for 3, destroying a card under him. Draw a card. Steal the Scene, and I will use his power and not play a card. Draw a card. Start a Joker's turn with Steal the Scene. Deal a target 4 projectile damage, destroying a card. We won't get that last one this turn. And then I can use a power. I will play Coup Vexant, deal a target 5 projectile damage. Redirect the next damage dealt by that target to Stuntman and reduce it by 2. Cool. Let's do Arcana Burst. Discard a card, and play a card. Beneath the mask, move a Persona card from your trash to play. You may either put an extra ego token on that card or use an additional power this turn. So we'll bring back Sandalphon. I will use an additional power this turn. Then I choose one of these keywords, Star, Moon, or Sun, put an ego token on each persona and play with that keyword, and each persona and play with the full keyword. I will go with Star, because that's both of those. So power number 1, discard 2 cards, Joker deals a target 5 radiant damage. 6 radiant damage, I dealt damage to a character card, I will remove an ego token from that and draw 2 cards. And then I will use Kaiwan's power. Joker deals a hero 2 psychic damage. We'll hit Legacy. If they take damage this way, they may play a card. We'll play Takedown, because now he won't take any damage. Alright, draw a card. And then I draw a card and discard a card. Crystal Empire plays Crystal Slaves. Hero target with the highest HP, 3 melee damage. It'll be Joker. And then we discard the top card of the environment deck. And it's Sunburst. Okie dokie. Alright, start of turn, destroy a card, and he deals each non-villain target 2 energy damage. So it will be just 2 energy damage. Stuntman will absorb the damage for Legacy, taking nothing. Cool, helpful. Also hits that. Can't play cards. Virulent Spawn hits everybody for 1. Okay, Takedown goes away. That was a cool timing on that, though. Let's play Bolster Allies again, because we're low on cards. Damn it, I started off with that next evolution. I should have kept it. Okay, let's further his legacy. There we go, next evolution. Put that in his hand just in case. Put that on the bottom. I will make him immune to melee damage. Draw a card. And next round, maybe he can start doing something. Let's do Grim Herald. He deals a target 3 toxic damage, make that 4. One other player may discard a card. If they do, you may play a card or draw a card. Yeah, Legacy can discard Superhuman Durability, that's fine. Essence Theft and hit Ulamog for 4, which means he gets to heal 1. And then we will Agile Technique, hit Ulamog for 3, and take out the Crystal Ponies before he flips back. Draw a card. Okay, I think I brought a strong enough team to deal with Ulamog. Steal the Scene. Use his power, play nothing, draw a card. Start of Joker's turn, we steal the scene, deal a target 4 projectile damage, and then I can use a power, Kuvek Salt, and we take him out. Wow. Yep. I definitely overcompensated, but that's okay. I mean, it's not like we didn't take a shitload of damage. So, there's Ulamog. Let's take a look at his deck. He played a grand total of 4 cards this game. Unnatural Growth. Play the top 2 cards in the environment deck. Ulamog deals the non-villain target with the lowest HP, H-1 energy damage. Siege Walker. Eldrazi. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the non-villain target with the lowest HP, 3 melee damage. At the start of the villain turn, destroy an equipment card. Disaster Zone. If there are no environment cards in play, increase damage dealt to hero targets by 1. When this card enters play, destroy a face-up environment card. And the reason why it specifies face-up is because one of the Gatewalkers has a mechanic with putting environment cards face down. Path Razor. God, that's nasty looking. Then the villain turn, this card deals a non-villain target with the highest HP, H melee damage. At the start of the villain turn, destroy a face-up environment card. All is Dust. Destroy H-1 face-up environment cards. Ulamog deals each non-villain target 1 energy damage, so that's probably going to be H energy damage. Nullifier. Reduce damage dealt to Eldrazi by 1. And if I didn't mention it before, Ulamog is also an Eldrazi. Start of the villain turn, destroy a hero ongoing card. Spawn Sire. First time a target other than this card is destroyed each turn, shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards from the top till an Eldrazi is revealed. Put it into play, put the other revealed cards back into the villain trash. Reclaimer. At the start of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP, X energy damage, where X is the number of cards in that hero's trash, then shuffle that trash into its deck. That's a really nasty one if you've been going for a while. Titanic Crusher. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the 2 non-villain targets with the highest HP, H-1 melee damage each. Eldrazi Monument. Reduce damage dealt to Eldrazi by 1. At the end of the villain turn, play the top card of the environment deck. And that's it. So, yeah, he's all about consuming the environment, which he does with a great deal of efficiency, and he turns it into a large outputting of damage. But hey, you can't go wrong with Legacy and Stuntman on the same team. So, as always, thanks for watching. Tabletop Simulator, the Reaver Sentinel Collision DLC, Delphage's Archives, Van Sky's Sentinels DLC, Walker's Workbench, and Mr. Monstrous Menagerie are not licensed greatly against products. Please support the official release and flip.